My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arika Galadirthan, the head of Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Now, I must just say before we dive in, I wrote it on the video at the start with an like overlay message thing. But I will just explain now as well. I completely, again, got my video recording days wrong. So in that Thranduil's Realm video, I drone on about it being Friday, when in fact, of course, it actually went up on Wednesday. And this one has gone up on Friday. So I can only apologise for that. But we are now where we should be. Everything's in order. I daren't test and see who the invasion's just been called against, because I fear it might be us. Ah, no, is that Fenris doing it? No, that's where we've got to send our diplomat. Please don't be me. Yeah, what? Ah, the Ents, of course. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So anyway, I wrote it on the video in itself, as I say, in a little message. And I can tell you all now as well, here, to you all, I got the days wrong. Woodland Realm went up on Wednesday, not today. Today is Friday. This is where we're at now, so.
Excellent.
Oh, that's a bit... What are you saying about that?
No, we have an honour and a pleasure.
Well, we at least got that. 2 units of Dwarven Engineers. We only get 2 free upkeep. Oh no, we don't have the building that trains the Dwarven Engineers. They can get Dwarven Engineers. And as is standard with this, swap them out over there. The archers as well.
Honor, my lord.
Have we got anything there we don't really care about? The Bjornings. I'm not too fussed about them. It's just that Barlin's an expensive bugger. The only other fort is the one out there. We could send Barlin out alone, I suppose. Oh, we don't have any money yet. That'd just be suicide, a waste of time. That's repairing its walls to all intents and purposes. That's doing nothing as we wait for a moment. And we are still waiting, so we'll wait again. Do I have anything else to say? I saw somebody's comment suggesting that Shogun Total War is really boring and I should do Rome Total War. But with Attila having just come out and then Warhammer came out after that, of course, but with Attila just before that, I feel like Rome Total War is probably a rather saturated market at this current time. And Shogun probably is a little less saturated owing to its age. But then I suppose that everything is saturated, isn't it? The whole of YouTube. Any game has been covered somewhere and by someone better than you. That's the sadness of it all. Lord Blaine has probably just become our factionaire. I expect. Yeah, there he is. Because even though Oin joins you, he doesn't go into the family tree. So, we now have an heir. We also are being besieged in that fort down there.
I'm gonna stick you.
Let's hope they attack us, because that's an army that would probably win, to be honest.
My king.
We're also now trapped within our own walls, devious buggers. Right, we'll get an ironmonger so that we can get the engineers. And you get me a grain exchange. And then we will try and get mines if we don't have them already. They're very profitable in Moria. Look at that one, 1,160. So that will be our next thing. The mines. Barlin.
Aye, my liege.
Should we attack him?
I'm gonna stick you.
Go on
By
then.
your will,
Captain
sire.
Mouthack,
We
what have you
shall
got?
engage.
Oh, nothing really. We should be alright. Battle Khazad! On, my brothers! Fight to the last man!
To battle.
Fight for all your worth, boys! O Flower of Scotland! As what you'd sang, were you truly there, the blood of the Scots running through your veins.
There's a battle coming. I know it.
There is a battle coming. You're currently about to fight it. Fight it we shall. Should have moved you away. Very bad planning there. Up the hill we go. We've got axe throwers. The game's best axe throwers. The Reclaimers of Khazad-dûm. And they're quite far away. Barlin, are they coming for you? Have we got time to go up on the hill? Yes, we have. Perfect. Once our reinforcements arrive, we'll be on it. next up. See, they sprint when they're off the map, but then they slow down again when they get on it, which is a weird one. When there's reclaimers, they're going to be used. Their axes. Let's go and see what they look like. Khazad-dûm reclaimers. Now, they were created by the older DaC team, and yet they are a really good quality model. Ah, no, hold on. No. They're 3rd Age Total War. They're a 3rd Age Total War unit. Because I was going to say, when you compare them to Barlin, there's a noticeable difference in quality, I would suggest. And whilst I have kept a few units, or I've requested that we keep a few units to pay homage to those who came before, because of course we're like the 5th iteration of the DaC team, and I would still readily probably take on better models. Because you look at the Dragon Slayers and you just think, yeah, they look fierce, they look solid. You look at the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers and you think they look resplendent. They look very, very upmarket, shall we say. Good quality, nice shoulder pads with the extra light metal line. And then you look at Barlin and you're just left a little dumbfounded. And there he is, Santa Claus himself. Barlin, son of Hundin. It is as I feared. He is dead then. Reverse that quote. Oh, look how much taller they are in comparison to the Snagger. They dwarf them. They dwarf them. Okay, I should stop moving the camera around, really, because it slows it back down to ×1 speed. Right, what we shall do. Cavalry. Head out there, get a jog on. Everyone else, form a line, walk down the hill. Also get a jog on. Men of the Vale. Okay. Just waiting for the others to catch up. And then we'll go for it. Goblin Band, Snagger Archers, Snagger Skirmishers, Snagger Stalkers, Goblin Infantry. Of course, we've got cavalry here. We're covering our greatest and only real weakness. So if they do hope to just throw their missiles at us and run away over and over and over, we can chase them down. Ah, what on earth? Hello again. Now, I'm incredibly embarrassed to admit that I know exactly what that crash was. And I know exactly how to fix it. And I feel ashamed at what it is. Because for years I've been banging on at people that the fix for the Dwarven Axe Thrower crash is on Total War Center. You've always been able to access it. It's been there forever. Everyone can see it. And so if the Axe Throwers crash your game, it's been a known bug since 3rd Age Total War. You can find the fix. You can implement it in your own games. I have said that I don't know how many times. And then lo and behold, the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers have an Axe Thrower crash. Now, then this is a perfect opportunity to explain the Axe Thrower crash to you all. And that is that the animation for the Axe Throwers, this is my understanding of it, I haven't looked into it for a while, so this is just off the top of my head. But I'm fairly certain that the problem is that the animation for the Axe Throwers is stored in the root folder. It's stored in the root folder of possibly Medieval 2, maybe, I think that's it. And so when a mod is when a unit is lined up to use the Axe Thrower model, the Axe Thrower animation, the game has to point to where the original file was, and because it's kind of back a folder level.
Changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Oh no, it doesn't. Because it's back a folder level, like I'm doing this a bad way. If, for example, 3rd Age Total War, let's say this unit card, the game you can use what's called the root folder and then set the file structure after that. Now that gives you a safety, it gives you a redundancy. So no matter where you put the 3rd Age Total War file, when the game is searching for that picture, it will only start at 3rd Age Total War and then data and then unit UI and then unit models or whatever. But because the animation for the Axe Throwers is stored one before that, where Medieval 2 is located, the game can't use that same redundancy to just run from Medieval 2 and find the animation from there. It needs you to personally tell it where your animation is stored. That's what I believe causes the crash. Now, I could be entirely wrong. It could be something very, very different. And there's a real chance that it could be. The normal axe thrower units don't crash my game. I've tested them numerous times. But the Reclaimers clearly still do. And that's what that crash was. So, I am sorry. But I'm pretty sure that it is because I've just not told the game where my Reclaimer's animation model is. Where their animation path is. Excuse me, sorry. And that is what causes the crash. But either way, that crash was because my Reclaimers don't have the animation fix. So when they came to throw their axes, the game can't find what to do, so it just crashes. Which I'm actually really pleased at, because so far then, the 2 crashes that I've had on this build have both been fixable, and I've both known the answer to them. Whereas quite a few crashes we had previous to this, I had no idea where they came from and what caused them. So I am actually quite pleased. But anyway, to the battle at hand...
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Are killing them, but we're going to lose a lot. But I'm not too bothered, to be honest. I'm really not too bothered. We can't train Reclaimers for another, probably, what, 70 turns? 80 turns? Something like that. They're just useless to me. They're really useless. And the Dragon Slayers as well, we can't retrain them at all unless we take the Grey Mountains. So, again, and likewise the Bjornings we can only retrain if we head back into the Vale of Anduin, the Vale of the Anduin, and retrain them. So, I'm not overly fussed if every single unit here really dies, save for
Our
Barman.
army is tiring.
You need to go after the skirmishers or they'll just chase us down. The horn of the dwarves blows across the battlefield. Let's get this. This is over with, basically. Let's just see to it that it actually is over. Alright, they've joined them in. Now you can charge in, get a good solid charge. They'll rout, I expect. Yes, there we go. Now fight against the only enemy that's a threat here. You capture as many as you can. Now run over there. And go and support Barlin. And they're running away now as well.
Look
And it's all over.
all of the victory we have won here
268 Vale Outriders, no surprises there. Now that fix, I haven't actually had to fix for so long. It's going to require a little bit of modding. I'm going to have to edit my files, which has in the past caused the slower turns, which I'm really dubious to do. I really don't want to do. But I'd much rather have slightly slower turns that I could potentially fix. And fix the axe throwers, because otherwise when we can train that unit, we just won't be able to use them, which would be not very good. But in order to solve the problem for now, we'll just get rid of them.
My king, in your name, sire. I, noble sire, setting a vigilant.
I am a noble sire, thank you.
Marching now.
You can't train anything yet. And you're 2 turns away. And our diplomat, can I move you again? Yes, I can.
Be of service.
I'm really fascinated to find out who's going to retake Isengard. I expect Isengard will retake Isengard. There were a lot of theories from you all about why the Ents attacked early, and unfortunately it does just come down to that for whatever reason the Ent script kicked in that early. Now the Ent script is tied to the logging camp building. There's a unique building in Isengard, it's called the logging camp. It has I think 3 tiers, and with each tier it increases the chance that the Ents will attack you, with the 3rd tier ensuring that they attack you. They will definitely attack you if you build the 3rd tier.
Courage,
But it's unheard of for Isengard to build it anything before normally turn 40 odd. But I don't think it's restricted by I don't think it's restricted by turn times, turn numbers. So the reason that the Ents attacked was just because they already could attack.
Setting a vigilant watch here.
Oh, that's 2 towers in short space, but that's alright. We'll keep up that look, we'll tower the whole path. Ah, that's the message you get if the settlement is taken by a non-invasion army. Because Isengard have taken it back, which means the Ent script is now done and dusted. Saruman is dead, but Isengard is not, so they'll live to fight another day. Now the orcs have attacked us again. Dirty heathens. Should we rise up or should we just sit it out? No, I think we'll sit it out.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Trade rights.
It's good.
Accepted.
Another
How are you
proposition
feeling
from
about
us,
that?
then?
Not liking that at all, eh? No one wants map information because we just don't have any regions.
I must say. Good day to you.
500 gold coins for our trouble, though.
Aye, my liege.
Could really do with training some units, but we've got a little while before we can even get them. What should we build after this one? Sorry. Oh, we're going for mines, aren't we? Oh, ideally I'd like that, and then we'll get the miners' quarters. Then we'll get the miners' quarters. We want to get the infrastructure up as fast as we can. Oh, look, that's already got a Chieftain's Hall. What comes after Chieftain's Hall? Town Hall. Oh, that's the biggest one. Oh, no, but it's going to have that look forever. Oh, I don't like that. But that's such a... We'll destroy that when most of the buildings are built. I want to replace all of the Orcish architecture. Well, end the turn again. Hopefully they attack us at Khazad-dûm West, because we can hold it. We can really easily hold it. See, now I'm actually concerned that maybe the normal axe throwers will crash the game as well. But then, of course, Khazad-dûm don't get the normal axe throwers, so it doesn't matter too much. I won't know anyway, so... We can just wait. The Variags of Khan. Rangers have received our diplomat with open arms and would they now another friendly force in their borders. They've agreed to pass a request rate together and hope to form a lasting bond between men and
Aye,
wolves.
sire. Aye, noble sire.
Setting a vigilant watch here, sire.
Aye, my liege. Aye, noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch here. An honor, my lord.
We're probably going to have to attack them, aren't we? Custom got our ironmongers. It'll be 2 turns before it gets the other units there. Oh, we can get an engineer unit. I'm tempted to get rid of all of those, but then the cavalry will be useful until it does die. But then when it does, then it will no longer be useful. So. Who should we send you to now? Trade rights with Bree.
Aye, sire.
Dunedain again. No. Bree, please.
Sire. This journey is over.
Ah, I like the fast turn times. We have succeeded in creating these fast turn times. This pleases me. Oh, they are attacking. Ah, perfect. Battle Khazad.
The time's come, lads.
And the Dunlendings are just behind, ready to take up the siege as well. Some things never change. Khazad 2. To the west. Start deployment. Pull back. Now we've got a unit of archers, haven't we? Archers! Just stand there for now, I'll move you in a moment. Dwarven defenders. Ah, you're facing the wrong way, but you're perfect position. There we are. Can I get you to stand in the gap? Nah, that'll do. No point having you involved. You might as well stay back there. And we've got some engineers to cover this side. This isn't our best army. But it's an army we can use nevertheless. Right, you gentlemen go and fill that gap. You gentlemen fill that gap. You come and stand behind them. And I want a third one to stand there as well, because I'm probably going to charge this side out. Depends where the enemy goes. We'll find out soon enough. Archers up there. And yeah, I want to keep you in the corner to chase down anyone that runs away, because when they run away, they always try and run through the square. Everyone go defensive for now. It's a dark and gloomy night in the caverns of Western Moria. This is what faces us. Snagger Stalkers. Ruadar Pikemen, the men of the hills. Snagger Stalkers, Snagger Skirmishers, Snagger all over.
The enemy are battering down our gates. Damn them all!
And they're in.
The enemy's ram is through our gates. The enemy have the walls. Look to our defence or all is lost.
In they come. Now what they don't have is a general. They are a captained army and nothing more. So heavy losses will see us win Don't let them throw javelins at you.
Our men are winning the battle.
That
If we
glitch is a
continue like
particularly
this,
odd
we
one.
will smash the enemy.
Because it disappears and reappears when you look in certain directions. I think they are coming down just that main bit there, aren't they? Oh, look, those dwarves are going for it. Support your brothers. How long do we have to wait? You push out. So no, you guys hold where you are. Hold where you are. Hold where you are. Engineers, of course, are the dwarven militia unit, but they're still light years ahead of Snagger.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I bet that's just caused vast routing problems.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, it's a slaughter, isn't it? 60% of them died, 20% of us, mostly the dwarven warriors. Even our archers are fighting. They're really just pushing through, aren't they?
Look how
It's
this
over.
is a clear
191 died, 703 died. 201 dwarven defenders. Ba-bam and a bum. And with that, we've retained control of western Khazad-dûm. Khazad-dûm West. Now, the Dunlendings will siege us, though, so let's ship some units over. Namely, you two that I would quite like to kind of die off. So, I'll take the hit of not having you free upkeep. Oh, I'll tell you what we should do is merge that lot. And then the retraining should become easier. No, it becomes even worse. Oh well, no worries, no worries.
Aye, my liege.
Continue
In your
our
names,
tower festival.
I, noble sire, setting a vigilant watch here. I, noble sire, setting a vigilant watch here.
Still waiting on those mines, but our diplomat can make his way to Bree still. Oh,
Yes,
we've passed
sire.
the weather top.
I must stop here, sire.
Let's see what the Dunlendings do.
Get me, you coward.
Could really do with archers in this army. I need more. I think we're about 3 turns away now from training one set of all of our basic troops. Eastlings of Rune. In the dwarves video, the lore video about the dwarves, I asked people to tell me how you say the word Aule, the Valar that created the very dwarves. And that video now went up, getting on for almost a year ago. And yet, still, to this day, despite the question having been answered about 25 times, I still get comments, people telling me how they pronounce it. It's madness.
Seems like a most very well.
But then I suppose it's not really, is it? I mean,
No,
how
not
often do
agree.
people
There
pay
is
attention
something
to when the
else you wish
videos
to
go up?
propose, then.
I personally
Isn't
do.
going to- An
I
honour
always
and
check
pleasure.
when a video has gone
Farewell.
up. I'd like to know how recent is the video I'm watching. But I can see it's very easy to not see how old or young the video is. It's really easy to not see how old or young a video is. And I think that is something that certainly is prolific. People just watching a video that's a year old, thinking it came out the other week, and then responding as if it were a week old. That was, as I was talking about in a video a few days ago, that was a problem I had with the Mordor overview video, that somebody said that I didn't talk about the Temple Knights. I missed off the Temple Knights. I forgot about them. And then I politely reminded him that actually they didn't exist when I created that video. And it's the same problem with this Aule thing, with everyone telling me how to say it. And it just doesn't matter anymore. The question's been answered. The Corsairs decline. Oh, that's because they've lost Tolfalas. I need to edit those, really. I do need to have a little look and play around with how many settlements trigger those warnings. Now, if the Dunlendings wait, if they give me just 6 turns on that side, if they give me just 1 turn on that side, I can throw some extra archers in there. What can I get you to build, though? Culture increase, do we need that? Yeah, I suppose. Better to get it in earlier rather than later. Nothing on that side. Balin is about to finish his tower production. Borders of Fangorn Forest. Oh no, we've bumped into Captain Eruantian.
Aye, my liege.
Pop a tower up there as well. That can be our command tower, governing our wall of towers.
My lord speaks highly of you.
And another intern. For that, unfortunately, is what the early game with Khazad-dûm is made up of. Suicidal to leave. But last time we only got, what, 12 episodes in, something like that, and they were all half an hour long. That's a very short gaming session. Oh no, the first 5 were 40 minutes, weren't they? Oh, Dunland, I needed 2 to 3 more turns. But we've reinforced our garrison.
I will only address you in battle.
But they're coming at us with a lot. More of the new unit cards. Really, 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 really outstanding work from Misdeed with those unit cards, I must confess.
My king, we march to glory. Aye,
Okay,
noble
now go and
sire,
sit in the fort.
setting a vigilant watch here.
Get some free upkeep on you. Our diplomats. Now, Bree didn't want anything to do with us, did they? We're allied to probably everyone that matters anyway. No, we're not allied to. It certainly seems to be that change that I do think Baron Samdi has brought in and then has been able. I sent him a message about 5 days ago, maybe a week ago now, and he hasn't replied. But I think what he's done is made you at war with most of the bad nations, but he hasn't allied you to most of the good nations. So you still have the freedom of alliance, but you don't have the freedom of your enemies. And it's something we will look into. Now, unfortunately, I was hoping they wouldn't do this because I have not now got time. Because of that crash and me having a little look around, I'm sorry, but that dug into my time. I will rectify that by maybe making Khazad-dûm's video next week an hour and a half, and we'll see how you all feel about that. But I'm going to have to save it there. Now, I'm not sure how long this video actually is. It might be about bang on, but I will unfortunately have to save that one there. And that's going to end the episode. So I do hope that you've enjoyed this reasonably mundane episode, I would suggest, in terms of the gameplay. All we've done is consolidate our hold on Khazad-dûm. But I do hope you've enjoyed my inane babble. Time will tell. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navar and den Perimad Melonin, Berio Irefen and Alflen, and farewell.